Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Anna High School where the Minster Wildcats take on the Anna Rockets. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwieterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Francis Furniture, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, NKT Productions, and First National Bank, our fine sponsors, bringing you tonight's game here from Anna High School as the Rockets take on the Minster Wildcats. Along with Ron Cruzy, I'm Dave Kanapke. Minster Wildcats are off to a 2-0 start. They've been shorthanded starting the season, but they've had some big production from their big guy underneath.
That would be Jared Schultze. He comes into this game averaging 19 points a game over his first two games, 10.5 rebounds. Another kid that worked out for Minster in the first couple games. I don't know how much playing time he'll get tonight. It's 5'10 sophomore Jacob Salazar, 12.5 points a game they got out of him. Adam Kanapke at 9 points, Mike Kentner at 10 points, and Cody Fredericks at 8.5 points.
So their opponents tonight for the Wildcats, the hometown Anna Rockets. Ron, the Rockets started off their season very good, 5-0, and then they ran in a tough opponent at Russia.
Right, on Tuesday night they lost to Russia 57-56 in a very close game there. They're led by Wyatt Bensman, 21 points a game, 7.5 rebounds. The Anna Rockets come in at 72.5 points a game, giving up just 51.5 points a game.
So it should be a good game here. Two good athletic teams, and you got some numbers kind of comparing the two teams.
Right, Minster comes in at 59 points a game. They give up 54, and as I said, Anna, they come in averaging 72.5 points a game. From the foul line, Minster shooting an amazing 83.9% a game, and for Anna, 65% on the season. Rebounding's pretty even, 34 for Minster, 36.5 for Anna.
So yeah, two good athletic teams. It should be a good matchup here on a Friday night. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp to hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
Starters for Minster already: number 2, Isaac Smeezy; number 12, Mike Kettner; number 10, Cody Frericks; number 22, Jared Hilsman; and number 50, Jared Schultze. Head coach for the Wildcats, Michael McClurg, in his second year at the helm of the Wildcats. Now for the Rockets. 5-1 on the season. Point guard, a 5'10 sophomore, Riley Hillscamp. Number 15, Griffin Dosick, a 6'4 junior. The center, number 51, Drew Broadman, a 6'4 senior. Number 23, Joel Cathcart. And their leading scorer, number 5, Wyatt Bensman, averaging 21 points a game. Rounds out the starting lineups for the Rockets. The Rockets are coached by Nate Barhorst in his 7th year. So Minster and Anna got some, look at some of the matchups here. You got the big guy in the middle. For Minster, you got a lot of athletic, pretty good size for Anna as well.
Yeah, it'll be a good matchup. You'll watch Schulte in the middle. Anna, man-to-man defense probably against that. See how they react to that, if they're going to deny the basketball or play behind him and possibly double team from out front. Anna likes to push the ball up and down the floor, which will cause Schulte to run up and down the floor, so we'll see how he handles that.
So it'll be Dosick and Schulte, 6'9 and 6'4, tipping it up. And ball's about 4 feet from the floor when Schulte hits it. Shot by Hilsman, and we are underway with the tray.
It didn't take long for Minster to get on the board.
Anna 5-1. Went into overtime against New Bremen in the first game. Then had 4 easy wins before they fell by 1 at Russia on Tuesday night.
Minster comes in 2-0. They defeated Walbach 61-57. Defeated Lehman 57-51.
Minster is shorthanded, and I know some of the players were ineligible, but everyone is back tonight. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Actually, they will call a foul over the back on the Rockets.
Nice job there boxing out by Isaac Smeezing. Hillscamp went over the back.
Smeezing bring the ball up as Anna backs off on their pressure. Anna playing man-to-man defense has been their trademark for several years. Hilsman, Smeezing on top. They're really doubling down on Schulte. 15-footer, Cody Frericks.
Well, if they keep shooting like that after the first 2 possessions, draw people out, and Schulte will be open.
Broadman on a nice feed by Bensman, and Anna's on the board. 5-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Smeezing will drive, pull up, shot in. Minster's 3 of 3.
Again, Schulte hasn't touched the ball down there, but hasn't had to. Things are opening up from the outside, and the Wildcats are hitting the shots.
Bensman with the tray. Wyatt Bensman averages 21 points a game. He's had a couple games over 30 strikes for the Rockets. Kettner with a floater hits iron. Minster misses their first shot. Outlet pass to Bensman. Passes down to Dosick. He's fouled before the shot.
That's the first time we've seen Anna's offense off of a missed shot. It doesn't take them long to get the ball up the floor.
A lot of players back for this Anna team. They only graduated 2 seniors. Have 6 lettermen back, 5 seniors overall. Veteran squad for Coach Barhorst. They've had 6 games under the belt compared to just 2 for Minster. Bensman with the basketball, trying to work off the screen. Turns it down to Broadman. Fade away over Schulte and in.
And that shows you that Anna's just not a one-trick pony there as far as just running the ball up the floor. They can play their half-court offense, and they do it very well.
We are tied 7-7. Minster on the attack, Frericks to Hilsman. Quarterback from football shouts the play. Loses a handle, will give it to Smeezing. Smeezing through the lane, blocked by Bensman, and it'll be a foul on Smeezing after Bensman had the ball.
Bensman did a nice job on defense there, moving his feet, went up over the smaller Smeezing and blocked the shot, and Smeezing went into him then trying to recover the basketball.
Have to keep an eye on that matchup. Bensman 6'2", if he's guarding Smeezing 5'9". Bixler in the lineup, number 25. Gives it up, Cathcart, rolls it in. And Anna takes the lead, 9-7.
So Hillscamp goes out of the game, and Bixler comes in to replace him.
Hilsman gives it up to Kettner. Kettner back to Hilsman. Frericks, man-to-man defense, Schmeezing with the ball. Hilsman open for the three, hits the side of the basket. Rebound Bensman. Bensman guarded by Hilsman. Dosick is wide open and nails the three.
Yeah, if you're Minster, you can't leave Anna open like that right from the top of the key. That's the perfect place to shoot the three from.
Minster hit their first three shots, but Anna has looked very good in their offensive possession so far. Schmeezing will drive, blocked by Bensman. Bixler, give it up to Dosick. Griffin in, and there'll be a timeout, Minster. Anna doubling up Minster, 14-7. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Minster starts off with a hot shooting, but Anna has really taken over since then.
Anna comes out in a, looks like a 1-3-1 press.
Lemko gives it to Schultze, his first shot, and it rolls in. Minster makes their first basket since hitting their first three. Lemko and Heitbrink into the game for the Wildcats. Bixler, and that's tipped away. Schultze comes up with it. Kettner, give it Schmeezing's open for the three.
So Minster takes a quick shot there and successful hitting the three.
So after the timeout, Minster's hit a 2 and a 3 to cut the lead to 2. Rodman will inbound it looking for Bensman. Bensman guarded by Lemcole now. Probably be guarded most of the night by Lemcole and Hilsman. Those are two defensive specialists, if you will, for the Wildcats. Dosick blocked, but a charge. Kettner takes the charge on Bensman.
Nice job there by Kettner getting planted. It looked like he was going to slide over, but he didn't. He held his ground, drew the charge.
Correction, that foul was on Dosick as he goes to the bench. Number 11, Austin Fote in the game for the Rockets. Full court pressure. Schmeezing gives it to Kettner to run the offense. Just under 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Kettner the roll. The rebound, Rockets. Pushing the tempo. Nice move by Cathcart.
Looked like Cathcart was going to lose control about the three-point line. And all of a sudden, he gained control of the ball, did a spin move, opened up.
Kettner high off the backboard. Anna comes up with it. 3-on-2. There's Cathcart again. Minster catches up. Broadman gives it back to Cathcart. Can't get it to fall.
Nice pass there by Broadman, getting it back into the lane. Cathcart couldn't convert it.
3 by Schmeezing. Outlet pass all the way ahead to Bixler and in. Nice pass by Bensman. Bixler cashes in.
Right now, the transition defense by Minster is a little lackadaisical. The only time they're keeping them from a fast break is when they make the basket on their end.
Working around the perimeter. Heitbrink has his pocket picked.
There we go again.
Pass ahead, a little too high that time, and they had the numbers once again, but a pass too high.
But that's all right. If you're Anna and Coach Barhorse, you'd like to see that pushing the ball up the floor, and you're going to run into that once in a while. A pass that's too high or just out of the reach, but he wants them to keep running.
A few substitutions. Cody Frericks and Jared Hilsman return. Also number 14, Adam Kanapke in the lineup for the Wildcats as they're down by 6 with the basketball, under 2 to go, first quarter. Hilsman on the wing. Kanapke gives it up to Heitbrink. The drive short. Bensman comes out with it. Again, Anna pushing the tempo. Cathcart's open. Bensman's open for the tray. Too strong. Rebound Heitbrink.
They started out that time 4 on 2. And they got a good look at the bucket there for a 3 and just didn't make it.
All the way over to Kanapke. Hilsman open for the tray. Long rebound comes to Bixler. He goes over Hilsman. And a nice shot by the sophomore Bixler.
Nice move there, shooting it right at Hilsman.
He had somebody with her. I thought he was going to pass, but the end result was good.
Yeah, the angle got cut down and looked like he could have went behind his back, but he decided to keep it. And I think he kind of fooled Hilsman there for a little bit.
Into the game, number 21, Mason Plattfoot for the Rockets, a 6-foot senior, one of 5 seniors on the Rockets. Also 5 seniors on the Minster team as well. Anna up by 8. Hilsman to Kettner, thought about a 3. Gives it to Kanapke. He'll try a 3 and hit it. Kanapke with the tray, cuts the lead to 5.
So that's going to put Anna in their half-court offense.
Bensman almost runs out of court. Plattfoot will let it go. Battle for the rebound. Anna gets it. Broadman. Kick it. Drive through the lane. Shot up by Austin Fote. Looked like he was going to pass it, and the senior hits the jumper.
Come in the game averaging 3 points.
High-scoring first quarter, 23-15. Anna on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be right back with the second quarter when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Ram Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top-name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
23-15 Rockets over the Wildcats and a very impressive offensive first quarter run.
Yeah, it's just up and down the floor right now, and Anna obviously is doing a little bit better job on their fast breaks. They're getting layups at this end of the floor, plus when they have to do half-court offense, they seem to get the open shot.
Bixler will drive, gives it back to Fote. Plattfoot thought about it. Fote will let the 3 go, in and out and in.
Come in the game averaging 3 points a game, and he's hit 2 straight threes.
I think that ball bounced in the rim about 5 times. That's Kettner off the glass.
Good job. Good, nice runner there by Kettner.
Bensman, Plattfoot in the corner. Back to Bensman. Minster playing man-to-man defense. Dosick, a long 3. And now 29 points already for the Rockets.
Minster ain't backing down. They just take it right back at him again.
There's try to lob it to Schultz. He hasn't touched it a lot.
That's one of the first touches he's had.
Hilsman now guarded by Bensman. Gives it up to Kettner.
Broadman's fronting him, not allowing him to get the ball, making him work to get open.
Foul. Only the 5th foul we've had tonight. Total between the two teams. The 3rd foul on Anna, 1st foul on Austin Fogue.
And Anna does such a nice job, too, when they front a low post guy like that. They always have weak side help to take away the lob pass, it seems like.
Bensman to Kettner will do a step back 3, in and out. Broadman with the rebound.
So not only did Broadman front Schultz down low, he spun and got the defensive position to get the rebound.
Bensman to Bixler. Drives in some trouble, but draws the foul.
That Bixler, he's fearless, isn't he? He gets down the block, and there he looked up, and there's 6'9" Schultz staring down at him, and he still tried to put it up.
Bixler's listed at 5'11", but he doesn't look 5'11".
I can tell you, we're far enough away that we could be wrong, but I would say he's closer to 5'9".
So he was giving up roughly a foot there to Schultz.
Yeah.
But he makes the first, misses a second. Fote not able to fall. Passing up ahead, that goes off of Schmeezing. Hilsman tried to kick it out to Schmeezing there and off the knee.
So the first half of the second quarter is going to be important here to the Wildcats. They can't afford to get down by much more than what they are now.
Bensman's shot partially blocked.
They got to see if they can get on a little mini run here, cut into this lead.
Kettner is fouled against the Rockets. Have some substitutions for the Rockets. So I have Dosick in the game as well as Cathcart, 15 and 23.
Oh, nice heads-up play there.
I think he got into...
By Kettner, he threw it to the rear end of the defender, but I think he stepped on the line when he
passed it. Yeah. Good idea, but
yep.
You see that once or twice a year work, and it was there, but Cathcart, Broadman thought about it, now Bixler. Dosick stolen by Kettner. Schmeezing pull-up jumper rolls off. That will go off of Minster. It'll be Anna Ball. 30-17 here on our First National Bank scoreboard. Just under 5 minutes ago, second quarter. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports along with Ron Cruzy. I'm Dave Kanapke, and a pretty good crowd here at Anna High School. Cathcart, like it was blocked by Schultz. Kettner with the ball, trying to drive. Will pick up the foul. That is the second foul on Bixler.
So he's going to be replaced by Hillscamp.
Sophomore for sophomore there. Schmeezing out of Hilsman. Hilsman will drive to the hole. Dosick with the board. Cathcart trying to find an opening. Gets the ball back. Working off the screen, back to Broadman. Drives against Schultz. Reverse layup, nice move.
Nice move there. Basically in an open post offense there, meaning they got 5 guys on the outside, nobody inside. And when you catch the ball, you always have that option of beating your man and taking it to the bucket, and that's just what Broadman did.
Every time Hilsman with a nice move, left-handed to the basket. Hilsman with 5. Rockets still up by 13. Foot will do a reverse layup, and they're using the rim as a little bit of protection against Schultze.
Yeah, and that's his 8th point of the ball game.
Schultze has yet to score tonight, averaging 19 in the first 2 games. He hasn't had a lot of touches.
I'm not sure he's had any shots, has he?
I don't think so. He hasn't touched it more than a few times. Hilsman will let the 3 go. Rebound by Fote. Fote's done a nice job off the bench. Dosick will try to drive, will kick it out. There's knocked away by Hilsman, but will stay with the Rockets. So we have Heitbrink and Lemkohl 20 and 5 in for the Rockets. Also Kanapke 14.
So Schultze goes out for the Wildcats, and also Broadman goes out for Anna. He's really working hard on the defensive end, as we said.
Also number 5, Bensman, their leading scorer of the season. In the game, he has the ball. Wyatt drives to the hole, draws the foul before the shot.
In their offense, they catch a ball on the wing. They always have that 45-degree angle to the basket, and it seems like time after time they're beating their guy to the baseline. They're clearing that out down there, and they either draw the foul or get the layup.
Inbound to Fote. Hillscamp will drive baseline. Stolen away from Doslick. Lemkohl will give it back to Kettner, and stolen away. Hillscamp for the basket.
Good defensive by Hillscamp. And then he has the speed to convert the shot.
Kanapke to Lemkohl. To the hole. A foul on the shot as Cathcart tried to draw the charge. Instead, he'll draw his first foul.
That could have gone either way.
Lemkohl will be shooting 2, the 6th team foul against Anna. Anna leads by 17, 36-19. Lemkohl hits his first foul shot. Again, as Ron talked about, Minster shooting excellent from the foul line this season.
83.9%. So if they could turn it into a foul shooting contest, that's what they would like to do.
That includes a 14 for 14 perfect foul shooting against Walpock in their opener.
So Schultze comes in, Broadman comes in. So Mr. Schultze, meet Mr. Broadman. Whatever you do, he's going to be there with you.
Broadman not as tall, but as broad as what Schultze is. With the basketball, Cathcart guarded by Kanapke. Tries to get it to Hillscamp, gives it to Bensman. Cathcart tries to drive. 3, off the mark. Hillscamp, the follow. Broadman can't get the second follow, and a foul on the rebound.
That goes on Broadman. That's his first. And if there's one way, for the Minster, what you would like to see is possibly Broadman get in foul trouble and not be able to match up against Schultze. That would be advantage Wildcats at that point.
Only the first foul on Broadman, as Schultze will be shooting the 1-and-1. As Schmezian and Hilsman check back in. Schultze, chance for his first points here. Check that, he's got 2 points. Misses the shot there. Cathcart dry and in.
That ball seemed like it was on the bottom part of the rim and rolled up and over. It was just kind of funny spin on the basketball.
Heitbrink will check in for Schultze.
Now we'll see if Anna picks him up full court here. Well, they didn't make the foul shot. But.
Fote with the rebound. Hillscamp to Bensman. Bensman directing the traffic. Off the screen, a 3. Rebound Heitbrink. Kettner pushing it ahead. Wildcats down by 18. Kettner. He'll spin to Heibring to the hole and in.
Yeah, Broadman came over to defend the shot, and he thought better of it. He didn't want to pick up his second foul.
Cathcart. Broadman to Hillscamp. Vogt will drive and in.
Boy, he's had quite a quarter here for the Rockets. That's 10 points for him.
Averaging just under 3. Shot up by Kettner and in.
And it's not been just 3-point. He's had 2 3-point shots, but everything else been layups. Very aggressive with the basketball are the Rockets.
19 seconds to go. Bensman pulled out. See if the Rockets go for the last shot. Bensman will drive. Broadman. Vogt will let another 3 go. Battle for the rebound goes to the Wildcats. 3 seconds. Kettner will launch a long 3, and we played 1 quarter. Anna Rockets in control in the first half on our First National Bank scoreboard. The Rockets 40, the Wildcats 24. We'll total up our numbers and come back with the halftime stats here on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
We're at halftime. Anna leads Minster 40-24 on our First National Bank scoreboard. With the first half stats, Mr. Ron Cruzy.
The Wildcats 10 of 25 from the field, while the Rockets are 17 of 29. From the three-point line, Wildcats are 30%, 3 of 10, while the Rockets are 50% at 5 of 10. Not very many foul shots. Everybody's the same, 1 out of 3. Rebounding margin goes to the Rockets, 17-8. And turnovers, Wildcats with only 3 turnovers in the first half compared to Anna's 7. So I think the big number there is the rebounding margin by the Rockets, 17-8. A lot of those were the defensive rebounds, and they turn those into points on the other end of the floor, Dave.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of executing their fast break offense. I wouldn't call Minster a slow team by any means, but Anna's running that break, and when they don't have their break, they've run a very efficient half-court offense.
Yeah, I think Minster right now, as we talked about here at halftime, they push the ball up the floor, but there's times that it looks like they're just trying to get the ball into Schultze, and maybe that comes from the first two games. Schultze had to have the basketball, and he was doing a good job with it. Anna sees that, so Broadman, he's bodying him up down low, basically denying him the basketball. He hasn't had that many touches, and I think Minster's offense is they're not knowing when to go into him and when not to go, but they'll get that down as the season goes on, I'm sure.
Leading scorer tonight, Austin Fote off the bench for Anna. Leading scorer for Minster, Hilsman and Schmeezing both with 5, and a steal on the first possession by Anna.
Yeah, so right away you see Broadman three-quarter fronting him and getting in the passing lane, deflecting the pass. And, Minster come out right away the first possession. They get the ball on that wing, trying to get the bounce pass in to Schultze, and didn't work.
Shot was off the mark by Hillscamp of Anna. Hillsman will bring it up for the Wildcats. Wildcats 2-0 on the season. Rockets 5-1 on the season, coming off their first loss of the year by 1 to Anna on Tuesday. Minster coming off a 6-point win over Lehman on Wednesday night. Kettner with the basketball. Dumps it down to Schultze. All the way, Schmeezing with the three. Battle for the rebound between the big guys. And it will say it'll be Minster ball.
I think both teams come out here starting the third quarter with the same people they started the game with.
Yes. Same 5 starters for both teams. Frericks not able to get it to Schultze. Hilsman on the wing. Out to Schultze, back to Hilsman. Drive, Frericks in.
And that time, Schultze touched the ball and kicked it back out, so good ball movement there. It doesn't always take a shot from the center position, but it sure helps when they catch a ball and the defense reacts to it, and then you kick it back out and move the basketball, you're going to get an open shot.
Hillscamp drives, draws contact, and Riley will shoot 2 foul shots.
And that could be one change that Minster's made, bring Schultze out to the high post area to catch the ball. Anna will be more likely to have him catch it out there instead of having him catch it on the block.
Schultze with misses the first one. Hillscamp misses the first one. Under 50% on the season. He makes 1 of 2. And a little full court pressure. They back away when Schmeezing gets the basketball. Hillsman to Frericks. Schmeezing to Hillsman.
Boy, there's some good defense being played on these cutters for the Wildcats cutting into the lane.
Schmeezing shot off the mark, almost a steal by Hillsman. Hillscamp comes up with it. Anna with the basketball on a 16-point lead. Anna won the freshman game here tonight by 2. Won the JV game as well. That one by 13, so they're going for the sweep here tonight in the triple header. That shot was blocked by Schultze. All the way across, Frericks draws iron. Dosick with the board, pushes it ahead, Cathcart. Thought he's going to do the 3. Broadman puts up a shot. Rebound the other way.
And once he didn't shoot the first time, he needed to just gather that in and pass the ball out and move it. Very seldom is that shot's going to go in the second time.
Hillsman drives. Can't get it to fall. Outlet pass all the way to Bensman.
Minster doing a lot better job here in the third quarter transition defense.
Almost a steal. Dosick kicks it out. Cathcart. Schultze with the rebound. And good defense there. Causes the travel call.
Hillscamp snuck up on him, gave him a step, but he took 1 too many.
Full timeout by Coach Barhorst of Anna. And you're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
See people dressed in the holiday spirit here tonight, and a nice crowd here in the holiday spirit. We'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I'd like to mention we will be giving out NKTelco Player of the Game t-shirts So player off of both teams. Right now with 4:45 to go as we tossed out some NKTelco t-shirts. You see one of the winners got it yanked away by, it looked like a brother. in the true holiday spirit. Broadman the basketball. Anna coming off the timeout. Bixler checks in, number 25.
So now Broadman, he's come out to the three-point line, set screens. Schultze is not coming out with him at all.
Almost a steal instead of foul. Second foul on Schmeezing.
Things have slowed down here a little bit here in the third quarter. A lot of that has to do with Minster's transition defense, stopping the fast breaks. Oop.
Back door, Bensman draws the foul.
You see that out of Anna every once in a while. A lot of times after a timeout, they'll run that backdoor play. And I'm not sure that's the same one, but it was very similar. They have one that's run the same way each time they do it. We'll see if they'll do that maybe later in the game after a timeout.
Kanapke, Frericks, and Heitbrink into the game. Bensman on the line, an 83% foul shooter. On his shot there, he tried to do the reverse layup. We've seen already, I think that was part of Minster's strategy, do the reverse layup against Schultze. You can't block through the rim.
Right, you use the rim as basically your helper there because they're not going to come across and block it on the other side of the rim.
Schmeezing, Kanapke on the wing. Lemko recently checked in. Wildcats back on the attack. Kanapke for the three. Off the mark. Dosick battles for the rebound. Austin Fote in the game, had 10 in the first half. Bixler trying to get some openings here. Anna had 40 points in the first two quarters. Only 4 here so far. Tried to do a backdoor cut, kicked away. It will stay with the Rockets.
They do a real nice job of passing on the interior. A lot of times you'll see him catch a ball inside the lane and then make a shot fake, and the guy without the ball does a good job moving toward the basket, and they usually get a bounce pass for a layup.
Stolen away. Lemko. Kanapke kicks it out to Heitbrink. Frericks. Nice move. Frericks using his 6'6" frame off the glass.
There's a mismatch they could probably use some more of down there.
Fote short on the three. Cathcart with the rebound, rolls off.
Because once again, Schultze is on the bench, so Broadman goes to the bench also. So Anna becomes a little smaller inside, maybe not height-wise as much as strength. So if Fredericks could get the ball on the block, he has the mismatch. Dosick is guarding him.
Kettner checks back in the lineup, number 12. Also, number 21, Mason Platfoot in the game for the Rockets. Kettner loses the handle. The ball will go to the Rockets. Rockets started off the season in a great game. They beat New Bremen 99-9 in a classic game. Since that time, they've had easy wins over Houston, New Knoxville, Jackson Center, and Covington until they had to play at Russia in a tough Shelby County League game and lost by 1. They have come out with renewed focus tonight. Anna has played a very good ball game so far. It's a reach-in foul on the Wildcats on Heitbrink.
Have to keep our eye on Austin Fote. He's back into the game now. He ended up with 10 points in the first half to lead the Rockets.
Bixler. Over Platfoot. Mason with the shot. Frericks with the rebound.
Fote was probably hoping that the second quarter would never end.
Blocked by Fote. It will stay with the Wildcats. Definitely a nice crowd here tonight. A lot of times on Friday nights during the holidays, it's not that way. And there's the steal by Bensman. Drive to the hole and he'll draw the foul.
Just never quite gained control of that ball all the way down the floor, but right when he got to the basket, it seems like he took control of it and got fouled. Looked like he was going to fall down about 3 or 4 times.
He had control enough to hold on to it. And Bensman now with 6 points. He's had a very good start to the season. He's had games of 34 and 32 to start. Then he had a 4-point game against New Knoxville. Then a 22, a 13, and a 21-point game for the senior Wyatt Bensman. First team All-Shelby County League back for his senior year. This is the second, but rebound by Fote, and Bixler nails the 3.
Bixler just comes into the game and nails the 3. Schultze's back into the game, so you know who's back in the game for the Rockets, and that's Mr. Broadman.
There's the steal. Bensman is fouled.
That time he went up off balance and couldn't convert the layup.
Timeout, Minster. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Or 2 shots here. '50th meeting between these two schools. Minster leads the all-time series 27-22. Bensman hits the first. Very even series over the last 13 years. It's been 7-6 in favor of Minster. Anna won last year in overtime over at Minster as Bensman now up to 8 points, converts both of them. Now Anna with a 22-point lead.
So Bixler has 8 and Bensman has 8. Fote has 10.
Heidebank will drive. Very balanced scoring so far. Heidebank draws the 3rd foul on Austin Fote. Lefty Heidebank. This is the front end. Heidebank, a junior, played mostly JV last year. 6'3" junior Heidebank. The winning pitcher in the state championship game this last spring for the Wildcats. Hits the second one.
They've had a pretty good run, haven't they, Dave? Baseball, football.
Girls cross country's won 2 back-to-back state championships for Minster. They now have 32 state championships as a school. And now they find themselves down by 21 to the Rockets. Bixler to Bensman. Flat foot.
Minster's in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, just switched to that. Bensman, Bixler. Coming up on a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Bensman off the mark. Schultze with a nice rebound. Pushing it up ahead a little too far. And a missed opportunity for the Wildcats.
The times have changed a lot over the years, but there was a time when the score was 50-29 and the team with the 29 would play a zone. You just pull it out and hang on to the ball.
Exactly.
You make them play man-to-man, but those days obviously are gone.
Kettner, steal, block, Bensman. Bensman says, you're not going to steal it and score over me, as he swats it away.
Oh,
there's a foul. Flat foot. The inbounds pass to Knapke. Nobody in any real serious foul trouble. I don't think anybody has 3 yet. Kettner to Hillston. To the hole, rolls off. Rodman with the rebound.
Nice aggressive move there by Hillscamp. Hillsman. I always get those two mixed up. I did it in football too. Hillsman, Hillscamp.
Yep.
That was a nice offensive move by Hillsman.
Yes. Now there is a foul on Hillsman on Bensman as Frericks returns to the lineup for the Wildcats. Just 29 seconds to go before the third quarter break. As you look at Bensman shooting foul line. He gets to the foul line a lot. I think this is about his 6th foul shot this quarter.
And he came in 82% from the foul line, so if you're Minster, that's not the guy to foul. And if you're Anna, you put the ball in his hands and take care of it.
Bensman now in double figures for the 6th time in 7 games this season. Hillsman with the tray, that is short. Bensman takes the long rebound. Go the other way. 10 seconds to go. Rodman, Flatfoot with the tray. Rebound by Schulte. Schmeezing will fly one up there, hits the backboard. We've played 3. Rockets still in the control on our First National Bank scoreboard, 52-29.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
So we go to the 4th quarter. The Rockets lead the Wildcats 52-29 as you see the festive crowd there for the Anna student section. Getting into the spirit of the holidays, and right now they got a lot to be happy for as the Rockets in control here on.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that backdoor play here. There it is.
There you go. And Bensman reverse layup. This time he can't get it to fall. You called it, Ron. Schmeezing open for the long tray and hits it. Schmeezing with 8 to lead the Wildcats.
He started out hot in the right away in the start of the game.
They double team Bixler. Coach Barhorse calls the timeout. And this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Coach McClurg not real happy with that call. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, Carriage Works, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, NKT Productions, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Bank, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunities, American Trim, Cy Schruderman Incorporated, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Schruderman Pharmacies. Again, we'll give out Player of the Game t-shirts for the Player of the Game tonight for both teams. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, Rockets still up by 20. Flatfoot will give it to Brodman. He'll let the three go. Schultze has another rebound. He's got a whole boatload of them this second half.
Now, Brodman, he could have that shot anytime he wants it because Schultze isn't coming out of the lane.
Brodman on the foul. Brodman has done a nice job defensively. Only 2 fouls so far. There's a pass, and it's stolen away.
Another nice job by Brodman getting in the passing lane, deflecting that pass.
Bensman to Flatfoot. Mason with the three. Rebound, nice pass to Brodman. He'll look to kick it out. Bixler all the way over to Bensman. Anna looking for a shot, but they're being patient. If it's not there, they can afford to run some clock.
Very unselfish with the basketball.
Dosick will let the long three, and Griffin with the tray.
I think everybody in the lineup touched the ball on that possession.
I think you're right. There was nobody forced a shot either.
No.
If it wasn't open underneath, and they wanted to shoot it, but they reworked it. Minster with their starters right now to start the fourth quarter. Kettner with a shot.
Nice move there. Nice turnaround jumper.
Kettner with 6. Bensman to Brodman. Against Schultze, and they have called palming it. That's a call that doesn't get called probably enough. And that time he turned it over a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, there was supposed to be like a key that the officials were supposed to key on that, but I think it's gone back to the way it used to be.
Yep. And there's a steal. Bixler. Nice. Not able to get it to fall. Rebound Minster.
I don't know, David. To me, it just looks like the legs are gone from the Wildcats right now. Everything's a little sluggish, and especially on the defensive end.
Drive by Frericks. First game for a lot of these Wildcats, and the other ones played a long game on Wednesday. Tray by Mason Flatfoot.
And the Wildcats are trapping once it gets over half court, and that's just going to take more out of you.
Three by Schmeezing. And Isaac, the first Wildcat in double figures. He has 11.
I think he has 3 threes.
And there's a steal by Kettner. Gives it up to Hilsman. And there's a foul. It'll be the 7th team foul, so the Wildcats will be shooting 1 and 1. So they have 3 Wildcats coming in, Lemko, Heitbrink, and Kanapke.
That foul was on Flatfoot. That was his second foul, I think.
I checked that wrong. Only 5 fouls on Anna. There's 7 fouls on Minster. So just an out of bounds. Fochek's in the lineup, number 11. And a turnover on the Wildcats.
Wildcats are going to pick him up man-to-man, full court. Trying anything they can to cut into this 19-point lead.
Goes to the Bensman. Have to play a little bit of a gambling defense, if you will, right now.
Yeah, so you see Anna go to what I would call a 1-4 high, and that opens up the middle.
Fote will be called for the charge. Schmeezing draws the charge as Fote drives into the lane. The 4th foul on Fote. Had a big game off the bench in the first half with 10 points. First player with 4 fouls.
So Minster comes out in a 1-4 high also.
Playing a smaller lineup right now. Kanapke with a 3 off the mark. Under 4 minutes to go. Anna with the ball and a 19-point lead.
Now we'll see if Anna's a little bit more patient.
Bensman. Move it around. Anna's got a lot of ball handlers on this team. So they've matched their lineup to match the smaller Minster lineup.
And they're pulling the defense out and they look for a backdoor cut.
There's a steal by Minster. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wildcats. Schultze back in, as well as Hilsman.
That means Broadman is not too far behind.
Yeah, I think they've matched him substitution for substitution. That's.
I think if he goes to the concession stand, Broadman will probably go with him.
Schmeezing with a 3. It's off the mark. Minster will travel to Russia on Wednesday night. Anna will have a big game at home here on Wednesday against Versailles. The undefeated Versailles Tigers, featuring Justin Arns. Cathcart's shot misses. The big guys battle for the jump ball, alternate possession to the Wildcats. Anna has a bunch of home games coming up here as we have a 30-second timeout. We'll look at their line. After tonight, they play, this is their first of 3 straight home games. Versailles at home and then Bakken's at home on the 29th. Minster, this is their first of 3 straight games against Shelby County League teams. They play at Anna, at Russia, and then they play Houston. Minster plays everybody in the Shelby County League except for Fairlawn. So they play 6 Shelby County League opponents. Anna, same thing. They play 6 MAC opponents. So
that's kind of an interesting scenario there. They play Russia next.
Yeah.
Because Russia's the only one that's beat Anna. They beat them by 1, and then you have Anna playing Versailles. I would think that would be a pretty good matchup.
That should be a pretty good matchup. Of course, you got Arns, of course, for Versailles, and
Versailles is another team that likes to get out and go.
Very similar builds, athletic team. So we'll see how that happens after the big holiday on the 27th. 3 by Schmeezing, and Isaac with the tray.
It's his 4th one of the ball game.
Now up to 14 for Schmeezing.
3rd 3 this half.
Bensman, nice pass and 1 for Broadman.
They just do that so well. They get it on the wing and penetrate, and the weak side guy comes over to help, and it's just a bounce pass over to the weak block, and it's layup.
Sure, Coach Barhorse is going to have a Merry Christmas after his team has really responded after that loss to Russia.
I think he probably got their attention after the Russia game because they come out here tonight with a purpose.
In that Russia game, I read they had a lot of key turnovers towards the end, and they've had very few turnovers tonight. Kettner to the hole in.
That's his 2nd one like that, a little floater.
Kettner with 8. Wildcats trail by 17. Anna will go to 6-1 on the season. The Wildcats will fall to 2-1. Cathcart will give it out to Bensman.
This is a sign of a pretty good team. That, they obviously like to run the ball up and down the floor, but they can play both ways. They've shown a good half-court offense, and now they're playing it like it should be played, just taking their time and getting nothing but layups. They're not forcing outside shots, not allowing Minster to come back.
And Broadman had the 1-1. Slemko checks in. Broadman, we talked about his defense tonight. He's got a chance to hit double digits here with the free throw. For the 6'4" senior, and he does. Broadman averaging just over 5 on the season. Done a good job defense on the post.
55% from the free throw line on the season. Talked him out of that one.
Kettner, Smeezen will do another 3. Bensman with the rebound. Hillscamp finds Cathcart, followed by Dosick. Griffin Dosick also in double figures now. Now 3 Rockets in double figures, along with Broadman. Bensman also with Fote as well, so 4 of them.
Yeah.
There's Frericks with a basket. He's in double figures. Down to 39 seconds. The Rockets have come out and played a very good basketball game here tonight. Yeah, it's a very good crowd here going into Christmas.
No reason for them to shoot here.
We'll see if Minster lets them dribble it out the final 18 seconds. The only thing in doubt is the final score, and I don't think that's going to change as they're going to let them dribble it out. The Anna Rockets, winners tonight on our First National Bank scoreboard, 64-46. We'll be right back to wrap it up.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
The Anna Rockets defeat the Minster Wildcats 64-46 on our First National Bank scoreboard. With the final numbers, Mr. Ron Cruzy.
For the Wildcats, 19 of 47 from the field, while the Rockets were 22 of 49 from the three-point line. 6 of 20 for the Wildcats, and the Rockets 8 of 22. Rockets shot more foul shots than did the Wildcats. They were 12 of 16 from the line. Minster 2 of 5. Rockets hold the rebounding edge, 29 to 19. Turnovers pretty even, 10 for the Wildcats and 14 for the Rockets.
Ron, let's look at some of the double-figure scores for the two teams.
Yeah, for Anna, you got 4 guys with double figures: Broadman with 10, Benzman with 10, Dosek with 10, and Fote with 10.
And you got a couple of them for the Wildcats.
Yeah, for Minster, you had Smeezing with 14. And that includes 4 threes, and Frericks with 10 points.
So the Rockets go to 6-1 overall on the season. They will host Versailles at home on Wednesday the 27th. Minster travels to Shelby County League foe Russia also on the 27th. They fall to 2-1 overall. Anna led by 8 after 1, by 16 after halftime. After 3, they were up by 13. Final score, they won by 18. And Ron, I'm not sure Minster played that bad at all. Anna just played a very good game. It started, they controlled the offense early, played good defense the whole game.
Yeah, I think Minster just ran into a buzzsaw there with Anna. They come off of a 1-point loss to Russia for their only loss of the season so far. And I think Coach Barhorse had their attention the rest of the week here, and they came out very strong and did a very good job on the defensive boards, and especially the first half turned those rebounds into layups on the other end of the floor.
So let's look at our players of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. First we'll start for Minster's senior guard, Isaac Smeezing.
Smeezing ended up with 14 points. He had 3 threes in the second half, and I thought he did a pretty good job defensively also, just always out front dogging the ball, and had his work cut out for him tonight.
Congratulations to Isaac, and for the for the Rockets, we'll go in the inside center, Drew Broadman.
Yeah, we went with Broadman. Not only did he have 10 points along with 3 other Rockets, but he did a great job defensively on the 6'9". I forgot his name here.
On Schultze.
Schultze, yeah, 6'9" Schultze. The first half basically kept him from getting the basketball inside. Had a couple deflections in the second half to help the Rockets, and all around, I thought he had a very good game all around.
So congratulations to Isaac and Drew. They'll both get NKTelco t-shirts. So that'll wrap it up from here. We'd like to thank our production crew in the van, Daniel Allen, Tyler Wolf. On camera, Janelle Bolheimer, Bryce Hamrick, and Kyle Pranger. For my partner, Ron Cruzy, I'm Dave Kanapke. Have a Merry Christmas.